Hello, this is James Lowry with James Lowry Hypnotherapy, where I, with the help of a medical provider, aid adults suffering with immune disorders in relieving the emotional stress surrounding their discomfort and achieve a better quality of life in as little as just one session. Today's frequently asked question is, can pain make you tired? Now, before I answer that question, I want to make it abundantly clear that the information I am presenting is not to serve as a substitute for medical advice. My role as a hypnotherapist is to serve as an effective adjunct to those already receiving medical treatment who might need additional care. Can pain make you tired? Absolutely, because pain is a signal that alerts an individual to some kind of perceived danger or threat. This perception of danger or threat triggers a bodily response known as the fight or flight response that, through the release of chemicals such as stress hormones, prepares an individual to either fight or flee from a given situation. Whether an individual can do either, depending on the social situation, makes no difference, and it still requires a lot of energy to prepare the body to take up either of these actions. The release of these stress hormones can lead to chronic inflammation, muscle weakness, muscle tension, even muscle deconditioning and immobility, which of course give one the sense of being tired or fatigued. If you think about what pain does in order to be maintained mentally, it is no wonder that a lot of people with pain have brain fog. All of these things together bring with them emotional stress. And when emotional stress is brought on, it makes pain more apparent. And when pain becomes more apparent, it increases or amplifies and brings with it further emotional stress and so forth and so forth, further triggering the fight or flight response and leading to a further sense of being tired and fatigued. So, how does one break out of these vicious cycles as they are? Through a branch of science known as psychoneuroimmunology, which studies how the mind, the psyche, one's neurology, and one's nervous and immune systems all interact with and affect one another. At the core of psychoneuroimmunology and its applications in the form of mind body therapies, such as hypnotherapy, is looking at where attention is placed, the degree to which that attention is gathered and maintained, and the overall flavor or emotional quality of that attention. Mind body therapies, such as hypnotherapy, aim to therapeutically affect attention in this way to help individuals break out of these vicious cycles and reestablish a healthy communication between their mind and their nervous and immune systems. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, but James, I've tried talk therapies before and it didn't work for me. How is this different? Most therapies aim to alter or bolster your conscious perception of the problem. But let me ask you something. If you could consciously decide right now not to have the pain, the discomfort, the problem you are experiencing, again, right now, it would only be reasonable to assume that you would consciously do so. Would you not? If you could have consciously decided not to have taken on the pain, the problem, the discomfort at all, again, it would only be fair to assume that you would consciously have decided to do so by now. Would you not? So the pain, the problem, the discomfort, and the maladaptive psycho emotional responses that surround them do not effectively exist in the conscious mind. Rather, they are most predominant in the unconscious part of the mind. So, if you're looking to adopt this kind of therapy in such a way that, with the help of a medical provider, aids you in relieving the emotional stress surrounding your discomfort and helping you to achieve a better quality of life in as little as just one session, then give me a call or book a free consultation at James Lowry Hypnotherapy. I'm always happy to help.